Like most cities, Toronto has a variety of unique neighborhoods to offer, but few cities have within their districts such outstanding and lively places for residents to play, shop, and explore. Here are 5 neighborhoods that make Toronto the world-class city it is. Kensington Market. The cultural mecca of Toronto is undeniably Kensington Market, with an eclectic mix of cafes, specialty food shops and restaurants, rowdy bars, vintage stores, as well as bustling streets with performers seemingly at every corner. This neighborhood is where everyone wants to call home. Narrow streets deter car traffic and make this neighborhood the dominion of the pedestrian, while major sites of attraction like the Art Gallery of Ontario and Chinatown nearby draw people from all over to spend the better part of their weekends and evenings here. In the summer, festivals add additional bursts of excitement and entertainment to the area. First established by British settlers, Kensington Market saw an influx of Jewish immigrants from Eastern Europe in the early 20th century. At that time, the neighborhood was also referred to as the Jewish Market, but by the 1950s, immigrants from all over the world began to move into the area's colorful homes. One of the most exclusive neighborhoods in all of Canada is Yorkville. After all, this is the home of the Mink Mile, one of the most luxurious shopping districts on the continent. But Yorkville wasn't always this way. Yorkville was once associated with the hippies and the counterculture of the 60s, being home to the city's first cafe culture as well as the drug culture. And before King West took over the Toronto International Film Festival, the famed TIFF was here in Yorkville. Despite being sometimes associated with high-end frivolity, Yorkville still boasts one of the largest public libraries in Toronto, the Toronto Reference Library, as well as the largest museum in Canada. The neighborhood with some of the best restaurants in the city is Wexford. Though New York City or London are often known as multicultural hotspots, Toronto may be the strongest contender for the title of the most diverse city on the planet. With the highest percentage of foreign-born residents of any major global city, Toronto is home to over 250 ethnicities and more than 170 languages can be found spoken in the city. And nowhere is this better reflected than the city's Wexford neighborhood in Scarborough. Wexford is the destination to go for adventurous foodies. It has one of the most diverse lineups of restaurants in the city, though locals often cite it for its famed shawarma and kebab joints, as well as other halal restaurants, Middle Eastern dessert shops, and shisha lounges. Most notably, Wexford is home to the annual Taste of Lawrence, where foodies flock each year, and which is Scarborough's largest street festival. The ever-so-beautiful Distillery District. For those looking to be immersed in history, architecture, and art, there's a Distillery District. Located just east of downtown Toronto, this architectural treasure makes up a unique pocket of Victorian-era industrial architecture in an otherwise city of concrete and glass. Now a National Historical Site of Canada, the district is considered the domain of artists. Exciting works are coming out of the arts galleries, Corkin Gallery, Thompson Landry Gallery, as well as the Artscape Distillery Studios and the dozens of adjacent specialty shops. At the end of the year, the district hosts a longtime favorite, Toronto Christmas Market. And finally, the Toronto Islands. For those interested in the outdoors, Toronto has a one-of-a-kind landscape just a ferry ride away. Known as the Toronto Islands, this group of islands in Lake Ontario was at first a peninsula before being broken up by a violent storm in 1858. Today, it's home to parklands, beaches, yacht clubs, the Billy Bishop Toronto City Airport, and a residential area. From the Toronto Islands, you'll enjoy one of the most marvelous views of Toronto's skyline. Often used as a weekend getaway, the islands boast a wide array of recreational opportunities such as cycling, sun tanning, paddleboarding. The islands bustle with patios galore and are also home to one of the country's few clothing-optional beaches, Hanlan's Point. If you're looking to move to Toronto and would like to learn more about the beautiful neighborhoods it has to offer, feel free to reach out to us by visiting our website, where you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on any of our social media pages.